And hi, good morning. So I have some Facebook updates for you today. Are you using these? Are you aware of them? It's always handy to be aware of these because you'll get a notification that comes up and then you'll know exactly what it's about, because when you do embrace these new changes, it favors you in the algorithm and you will increase your organic reach. So I wanted to share these Facebook updates with you today, and so just stay tuned for those. I have a few of them for you, so I'm excited to share them. So welcome. Just before I get into that, just wanted to say hello. If you're joining me live, love for you to tell me where you're coming from, say hi so that I can shout back to you, especially if you're on the replay. And if we haven't met before, my name is Dodd, and I'm here to encourage you, inspire, motivate, train whatever I can so that you can bring your business online. And so we're all about Facebook today and updates, lots of updates, like the new Facebook desktop on the computer. So let me know, do you have that? Are you using it? Some days you can revert back to the old one and some days you can't. It's kind of going back and forth these days. You never know what it's going to be like. So, and let me know, do you like the new desktop? There's a few features I've found that aren't available on the new one, so I think they're going back and forth a few times. But I have a few new tips for you today. And so especially, have you heard about the hashtags? Now, hashtags have been in Instagram for quite some time. And because Facebook, owns Instagram and Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, good morning, Mark. How are you? Great to see you. Lovely. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, so often Facebook tests things out on Instagram first, all these new updates, and then they bring them over to Facebook. So now it used to be on Facebook that hashtags weren't recommended, that, especially a maximum of 3. Well, now they're embracing them and encouraging them. So may get a message saying, have you tried this new feature, or would you like to add hashtags? And so that will help you have more organic reach. So on a computer, now it doesn't work on a phone, but on a computer, at the top of your bottom of your description, your text of your post or your live, you start doing the hashtag, and then as you start to type in a word, Facebook will give you some popular hashtags or some recommendations, so you can either pick those so you can see them as you go. And as you start to use them more, people are getting messages like, would you like to browse the hashtag? So for example, in this one, I put in Facebook updates. So if you were to search on the hashtag Facebook updates, that would take you to, it would be like a search showing you all the posts and lives and things like that, all about Facebook updates. So it's a great way for other people to find your content and you to find other people's content. So it's an up and coming feature that should be, well used, and just to embrace this and, think about trying it out, but don't use it in the comments. So there's ways to do it. It only works in the description of a post and not in the comments. So have you tried that before? Have you used hashtags maybe on Instagram, and how, so are you familiar with that kind of thing? So that number sign and then a word. And so now it's a new feature to engine to search with. Okay, and so now stories have changed too. So if you go to, just going to go to on my phone. So if you go to your Facebook, and usually stories are things that go across like this. So they're tiles, right? And so you can scroll across. Well, I don't have it yet, but I do. There we go. So there's a blue bar here that, oops. a little backwards here, that says see all stories. And then when you do that, then your stories become full screen and you can scroll up and down. So that's really emphasizing the power of stories, that, you know, this is the way to go, that ephemeral content, quick, easy lifestyle, just, you know, and you can get away with a lot more things on stories. So it's a wonderful thing that, so do you, let me know if you have that new feature, that little blue bar underneath your stories to see them all, and it makes it a full page as opposed to just tile set scroll sideways. So it's a wonderful way to scroll and see all your friends' stories. So, you know, do you have that yet? Okay. And so another one that's coming is, I don't have it yet, is in all the comments after you do a post, you can pin. It used to be that you, in Instagram, you could pin one comment to the top. And again, they test things out in Instagram and then bring it to Facebook. Well, now in Facebook, what's coming is to be the ability to pin 3 comments to the top. So after you post something and people type in their comments, you can select 3 of those. And usually the longer ones have been the favorite ones, you know, to show that you're having a conversation. You can pin 3 of those to the top. So that's very handy. So, you know, let me know again if you have those. And the last one, oh, here we are. Good morning, Darlene. How are you? Stories are wonderful. Didn't catch the beginning of your live, so go back. Yes, that's what the replay is for. Yeah, so I'm just talking about Facebook updates. So the next one is interactive ability in stories. So when you go into stories, and I'll just take a quick picture here of myself. And so when you do a story, there's a new interactive sticker. And when up in the corner here, this is backwards on my camera, there's one at the top where you go into stickers and you get all these stickers here. These are called interactive stickers. And let's see, I don't have it yet. So you can do a GIF, music, and tags, questions, polls, and things like that. Well, there's a new one coming called plans. And so if you have, so a plan would be like an event that you have something planned in the future. So if you have an event that you're hosting and you would like to promote it through stories, you can put that in, and then people can click on your plan sticker and they will be taken directly to your event. So how cool is that? Do you think that would be useful? And you know, how might you use that? So that's very good. So right from a story, you can send them to your event. So very, very handy. And so the last one I have is just, it's not so much of an update, but just a little bit of a warning of things that you might not be aware of. And something that I was made aware of, and I go, oh my gosh, I've never thought about that. So I thought I would share this out. And that's cleaning out your friend requests. Because when people send you a friend request and you do nothing, you're telling Facebook that you don't care. It's kind of rude. You know, somebody sent you a friend request and you just say, do nothing. It's saying that you don't care. And so Facebook doesn't necessarily like that. So or you might have sent out your own friend request, maybe, you know, a long time ago, and they never responded, and it's still sitting there. So those need to be cleaned out. And so they're kind of hidden though. So it's a little bit hard to find, and it can be damaging to your algorithm. It says, I've been on Instagram more and exploring. Very cool. Lots of new things coming. I see. Yes, it seems like every week there's something new. So it's like lots and lots of these things coming up, just little things. So I just wanted to go into, get out of this thing, discard that. Okay, so when you're going to clean out your friend requests, ones that you've sent and ones that you've accepted, of course. So you go into your own personal profile. So from the Facebook app on your phone, you click on your own profile picture to go to your home screen. And then there's the three dots. Oops, no, sorry, wrong place. Sorry, up to, it's really weird here, it's backwards. Up to the three bars, the hamburger. So up at the top corner, and on an apple, I believe it's down at the bottom. So go to the hamburger, and then in here, there's friends. And then the friends, and I have one friend request here. And you go to see all. Oops, backwards here, see all. And it's kind of really deep down in here. And then the three dots, and then view sent requests. And I haven't sent any, oops, but that's where you can see it. So I don't think I was showing my screen. Let me go back. So I'll do that once more. So go to your, personal profile. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Personal profile. Oh, there we go. And then up to the hamburger at the top. Right up here. And then to friends. And then to see all. And the three dots at the top. And then down at the bottom here, view requests. And so like some people have it from, maybe 4 years ago. And so then the trick after that is not to mass delete them, because Facebook doesn't like mass deletes. So you want to go through it slowly and, just check on them, are they really the person that you want to be friends with? Or maybe check out their profile if they are important, and then start to engage with them. And so then, if you start a conversation with them, you'll be the front of mind, and then you can nudge them, to see if they're a friend request, or, if they're just, it's something in passing, then delete them. So go through that slowly and slowly start to wean that out, because you don't want them to be sitting there. Okay, it's kind of like the equivalent of having a party and then nobody showing up. So clean out all those friend requests that you have sent and that are coming in. Very good knowledge. Thanks for sharing. Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for joining me. So that's all I have today. So check out those hashtags and the stories. See if you have these new updates and those friend requests. So that's what I have for you today. So I look forward to seeing you again next time. Until then, have a wonderful rest of the day. So I will see you again on this page next Monday at 9 a.m. and on my health page on Thursday at 9 a.m. on Thursday. So until then, have a great day and enjoy. Bye for now.